So basically, the story starts around, I would say, my freshman year of high school. Because this is right around like after winter break, you know, and I've kind of, solidified myself as wanting to be a YouTuber, just all out YouTuber. Okay. And I was a very ambitious kid. I wanted to have a lot of friends. I'm a very outgoing person, I would say, my opinion. I'm very outgoing. I don't mind who I hung out with or who they are and if they're a bad person or not. I just hung out with them because I'm a nice person, right? Freshman year, and I started a YouTube channel. I post random content like edits, me dancing, me singing, whatever, all that stuff, right? And the one mistake I made is that I put my full name on the title on the channel name, right? I don't have like the name I have now, where it's Jed Tessie, right? It's my first name and my last name. Now the thing with that is people can easily just search up your name in Google and your channel will pop up. So I was hanging out with these 3 kids, right? Not gonna say their names, but all you need to know were these kids weren't as nice. I would say they weren't good friends. I'll say that. So I started this channel, right? And I've been posting a little bit, getting me some followers. I had like 90 something subscribers on this channel, and the channel's still up. But I've now changed the name. But so basically, these friends, I hang out with them because, like I said, I'm outgoing. I met them, and I just started, hanging out with them, right? I just started, walking with them. I started going places with them. I started eating with them because there was a lot of restaurants by my school, my old school. But I started hanging out with them, and I noticed one thing. Out of all the people there, and then it got shorter, the group got shorter, so one kid left the group for I don't know what reason. So there was only 2 kids and then me. Okay, so one thing I noticed while being in this group is that they targeted me. Just only me, really. Yes, there was occasional jab at each other, whatever. But most of the freaking ammo was unloaded onto me. Now the thing with that is, like I said, I'm an outgoing person. I'm an understanding person. I low-key just don't really care all that much, or at least I thought I didn't. Because at the time, they just kept going. They kept throwing insults at me, saying I'm this, I'm saying I'm that. They say I'm chalk. They say I'm ugly. They say whatever. They say, oh, you're not even, strong, you're fat, well, all this stuff, skinny, whatever. All the insults you could think of, they probably thrown at me at this point. So, but the greatest insult that killed me was not those insults. It was the insult about YouTube. Now, like I said, I named my channel Jamal, or I named my channel by my first and my last name. Now, the issue with that is that people can find that. And so those 2 friends found that account and they saw every single video. Now, to me, they saw the video. I wouldn't mind. It's just their reaction that got me. They called it cringe. They said you'll never be a good YouTuber. They said that all this stuff is, bad. They showed everyone, right? It was embarrassing because I thought I was, basically doing what I loved. But no, they thought, oh, he's doing some embarrassing shit. And, he's freaking weird. And I kept hanging out with these kids because, like I said, I don't really take none of that to heart, or so I thought, until I really thought about it. And once I really sat down and thought about it, I was like, what am I doing? Like, this is actually so lame. Like, why am I doing YouTube? Because, is so lame. Now, after a while, I kind of just grew like what do you call it? I basically just secluded myself from that idea of being a YouTuber, and I just kind of just forgot about it. I stopped posting. I deleted all the cringe videos on my channel at the time, and I just said, nope, I'm not doing this. And that's the one mistake that I made, is that I didn't keep going. Those 90 subscribers relied on me and you know, gave me a purpose to keep going. But once someone knocks you down and diminishes everything that you thought you had, you just stop. Now, the advice I want to give all of you, and like I said before, you probably already heard this before, but I just want to say it. I hope this will be the last time, person you'll hear it from, because you will go out and do what you need to do what you want to do with your time. You know, I just want to say, don't let anyone tell you can't do anything. Don't let anyone say it's too cringe. Don't let anyone say, what are you doing? You'll never make it on social media. You'll never make it in life. Don't let anyone tell you that, because anyone can do anything. Like I said, super cliche, but I want you to actually take that in. No one can tell you what to do. That's all on you. I post funny videos. My videos are subjective. Some people will like them. Some people might not like them, and that's okay. I don't care, because I'm doing what I love. I'm doing what makes me happy. And if it doesn't make some people happy, then screw them. They don't have to be happy. They don't have to like my content. I'm doing the content for the people who like it. And if there's people who like it, I'm obviously doing something right. If there's people who don't like it, I might be doing something wrong to them. But I'm doing it for the people who do like it, right? So if you're trying to be an influencer, right? I'm not a big one, so my ethos is very low, right? So I don't have much credibility when it comes to that. I'm not a big creator. I'm not really a creator at all on this channel. I have 0 subscribers. But all I can say is that if you do what you want, none of the haters should matter. It doesn't matter. So I wish I learned this sooner. And that's why I started this channel. That's why I keep posting. That's why I'm going to keep posting consistently. And I want you guys to be on, hop on the bandwagon. You just join me, what you gotta lose? You just subscribe, and that's it. I'm not begging, I'm not begging, I promise. But, I'm doing this because I love it, and I want to make this my career, like I said in the previous video. So if you want to join, you can. But anyways, let you guys be. Have a great day. I'll see you later.